Excuse me. Chat, the Grim about to come on. Can't wait, man.
Michael wasn't invited on Ryan's camping trip. Toby went, but Michael didn't go.
You've been one. You got to crank it up. Crank it up. Crank it up. Yeah.
It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. I put that on everything.
At Balsam Hill, we're
Comes
proud
on
to
that
enjoy
fire,
early
chat.
this year. For a limited time during our
Can't
anniversary
wait.
sale, save up to 40% off plus free shipping. Jumpstart the season and find your holiday spirit early this year at balsamhill.com.
If you're on Medicare, remember, the annual enrollment period is here. The time to choose your coverage begins October 15th and ends December 7th. So call United Healthcare and get coverage you can count on for your whole life ahead with our broad range of plans, including an AARP Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. It can combine your hospital and doctor coverage with Part D prescription drug coverage and more, all in one simple plan for a low or $0 monthly premium. United Healthcare offers reliable plans with benefits built to be used, including $0 annual physical exams, $0 lab tests, and $0 preventive care like mammograms and colonoscopies. And you'll get more for your Medicare dollar with $0 copays on covered routine dental services, a $0 eye exam, and an allowance for eyewear, plus $0 copays on hundreds of prescriptions at the pharmacy or by mail. Now's the time to look at United Healthcare's variety of plans. So give us a call to learn more about coverage options in your area. All designed to fit your needs and budget. And to help make your Medicare experience simpler, you'll get the all-in-one U-Card. Only from United Healthcare, the U-Card is your member ID and much more. Show your U-Card when you visit your primary care provider, dentist, or eye doctor, or fill a prescription at the pharmacy. And use it to access Medicare Advantage's largest national network of providers. Now, if you have any of these chronic conditions, be sure to ask about United Healthcare's Chronic Special Needs Plan. Enrollment ends December 7th. Now's the time to learn more about America's most chosen Medicare Advantage brand. Call or click to connect with United Healthcare today about the only Medicare Advantage plans with the AARP name. For coverage you can count on for your whole life ahead.
To avoid digital threats, just turn on NordVPN. Improve your protection against trackers, malicious websites, and malware-ridden downloads. Get the deal now. There once was a grim of the law, haunted by spooks and their spells. So he sent lead straight through their mouths and sent them straight back to hell. For Juliet, his heart would soar, that flight so high and sweet. They'd discover all types of lore, till she became a hexing beast. The Grim found aid in all his friends, he the knight and then his lance. They found many fast means to many sharp ends. Now enough talk, let's dance. Grim, weeknights starting at 5, 4 Central, on Comet.
Although it's not just me. Nobody in their right mind will ever believe that story.
Get crazy with the X-Files. Weeknights starting at 9, 8 Central on Comet.
How could Gideon become a Goa'uld?
$5 says Carter has a theory.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Huh?
According to Toker Intelligence, the Trust launched at least 2 poison attacks against Goa'uld-occupied worlds after we took back the gate. That means they had to leave the relatively safe confines of the solar system and head out into the galaxy, where they ran the risk of being killed or captured.
What are you suggesting?
Any Goa'uld who got his hands on them would have discovered pretty quickly that they belonged to a top-secret organization with high-level connections to some of the most powerful governments and institutions on this planet, including the SGC, Area 51, and maybe even the ancient outpost in the Arctic.
My God. You think they have been taken as hosts and sent back to Earth?
I think it's possible. They could have brought dozens, maybe even hundreds of symbiotes back with them. By now, the entire Trust could have been taken.
That's hot aliens.
Why would the Goa'uld want to assassinate General Kislev?
We don't know for sure that was the plan, but if Carter's right, Kinsey might have been trying to get a snake into Kislev's head.
It makes sense. From Kislev, it's one step up to the president of Russia.
How do we know he didn't succeed?
Kinsey never met with the general. He was arrested before he had the chance.
Well, my government feels that it is the American administration that has been infiltrated by the Goa'uld. And they are insisting that everyone in key positions, including the president, must submit for testing.
Not gonna happen.
But then we have a problem.
Thank you for getting me out there.
It wasn't easy. Even after your blood test came back negative, they still wanted to hold you.
Yeah, no, I trust and goodwill to spare right now, I guess. Listen, I need to talk to the Goa'uld.
Yet.
You have to get me in to see Kinsey.
Impossible.
If we're gonna figure out what's going on here, we have to question him.
He is being questioned by Russian military intelligence.
Yes, and he's feeding them a pack of lies. He's telling them the American administration has been infiltrated because he wants to force a confrontation.
To what end?
I don't know. That's why we need to talk to him.
Dosta.
Language. Daria, please.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, stay here.
Sir, just received another report. As of 0912, the Chinese military joined the Russians in an elevated state of alert.
Naturally. General, I've been talking to my contacts in the Kremlin. They tell me President Mikhailov is not happy with the situation, but is under considerable pressure from his military advisors.
In other words, Kislov is running the show.
No.
Any idea how we can keep this from going to total forces?
Yes, I have many friends in the General general staff. If I can convince enough of them to take a united stand against escalation, it could give our president sufficient leverage to consider other options.
And if Kislov finds out you're going around him, it could make things worse.
At this point, I don't believe we have much choice.
Right.
Спасибо, мы позовем тебя, когда надо.
So what should I call you?
You are unworthy to speak my name.
Maybe. So I'm guessing you work for the System Lords, am I right? No, you're not working for Ball. He's too busy conquering a galaxy to bother with an unimportant planet like Earth. Gotta hand it to you, though. Your territories are falling one by one. Your troops are in full retreat, and you still find the time to come and try and destroy little old us. Question is why? Captain Vornikova thinks I didn't need for revenge for all the trouble we've caused you over the years, or the last-ditch attempt to take us with you before Baal finishes you off. I told her the System Wars aren't that pathetic, are they?
You are the one who is pathetic. You will die never knowing our true purpose.
So there's a hidden agenda. Making progress now, aren't we?
Yeah. All right, keep me posted. Well, the Chinese are refusing to back down, and gosh and golly, go figure, we're picking up increased chatter from within Russia.
I'm still waiting to hear back from my contacts in Moscow.
And I just talked to the Joint Chiefs. We're going to DEFCON 2.
You know, I'm sure we put our heads together, we'd come up with a dozen reasons why you'd want to wipe us out. Most important being the ancient weapon that you know we possess. I'm sure the System Lords think that if they can get us to wipe ourselves out, that they can just separate and then take it. They're probably right. But what I don't understand is you. Why are you so willing to sacrifice yourself?
I assure you, I have no intention of dying on this miserable planet.
You're in Russian Defense Headquarters. Primary target. If you do succeed in starting a nuclear war, you're going to die right along with the rest of us. Unless there's something I'm missing.
You should return to your homes and say farewell to your loved ones. Your gods have deemed you to be unworthy, and the hour of reckoning is at hand.
Air Force Space Command has put all its missile wings on alert. The first B-2 left Whiteman at 0940. FL SATCOM sent out an emergency action message. 9 of our missile submarines are at sea, and the rest are preparing for immediate sortie. The President and his team are on their way to Andrews, where the National Airborne Command Post is awaiting their arrival.
General Kiselev found out we were trying to rally support against him. He's already arrested several officers on trumped-up charges. I'm afraid Dr. Jackson may be in danger.
Come on. Next to slaughtering innocents, gloating is what you guys are all about. It's just killing you just sitting there not bragging about your brilliant plan.
We have to get out of here now.
Why, what is it?
They're coming for us.
Who?
Отойди, мы по команде генерала Киселова.
You are too late.
Ты думаешь, что ты делаешь?
Мы по команде генерала Киселева. Отойди от заключенного.
Sorry guys, gotta go.
Где он?
What is the meaning of this?
Dr. Jackson, welcome aboard the Prometheus.
Any luck finding Neil Kesh?
Maybe he can help us.
I think not. If you do not cooperate, I will kill you. Don't you realize what you have done? The Russians already suspect that you've been compromised by the Goa'uld. As far as they know, you helped me to escape. You've done more to convince them than I ever could.
DraftKings withdrawal tracker lets me follow my money every step of the way. It combines my two favorite things, money and knowing when I'm going to get more money. DraftKings Withdrawal Tracker. Watch your money as it speeds to you. You catch it. So we got that. The crown's yours.
This is the story of the one. The one knows the unexpected can put everything on the line. But with a teammate like Granger, she's confident that she will always win the day. Call, click, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Honey, your dad and I can't stop talking about this baby that's coming.
We've also been thinking a lot about our future. And no matter what, we want to make sure we aren't leaving you and your family with any of our debts.
Just last week, we read that the price of a funeral could be $8,000 or more.
Wow! Jeff and I definitely would not have the money to pay for that.
And that's just a funeral. But you don't have to worry. We called, and with one phone call, we were eligible for $50,000 for our funeral and final expenses.
Well, that's great. But don't you need to take a medical exam to qualify? You and Mom have some health issues.
No, there's no medical exam, and we were able to get coverage right over the phone.
And our rates can never be increased. Our benefits can never be decreased, and our coverage can never be canceled.
I'm so glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-601-7105 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-601-7105 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-601-7105. That's 800-601-7105. 800-601-7105.
Are they really going to spend all day streaming college football on DirecTV? Can you blame them? They've got the biggest rivalries.
And bowl games. Speaking of, Frank, run a slant to the bowl of chips. Bobby, one hook to the salsa.
What are you going to do, Coach Prime?
Don't question your coach, man.
How do you sleep at night?
On a mattress from Mattress Firm. So I sleep.
At the 72-hour sale, save up to 72% with Queen starting at $169.99. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night.
Listen up, people. I just got word. The Russians have gone to a state of full military preparedness. As of this moment, we're at DEFCON 1.
The Russians will no doubt view my abduction as an attempt to hide evidence that your government has been infiltrated by the Gulag. You have no choice but to return me immediately.
Yeah, see, that's the part I don't understand. The whole time you were down there, you were doing your best to start a nuclear war, even though you were right in the line of fire. Now you want to go back?
There's a way out.
You know, someone on the inside, someone who can protect him.
Who is it? I have nothing more to say to you.
We can start this again when he's had some time to think about it. Take him to the brig.
All our naval forces have been deployed, and we've got some pretty big birds in the air right now. Radio chatter suggests that both your people and the Chinese have alerted their missile regiments.
They're posturing. Kislev knows that even if he launches an effective first strike against your land-based forces, your sea-based missiles are already in a position to exact extreme retribution.
Yeah, that's only if he doesn't completely lose his mind, and I'm not discounting that possibility.
As acting commander-in-chief of the Russian armed forces, President Mikhailov is our only hope of reeling him in.
Well, we can't get through to him. He's not even taking calls from the White House anymore.
He is convinced the Goa'uld now control the American administration. I know a few people on his personal staff. I may be able to get the direct line. But if we do make contact, we'll only have a few minutes to convince him that General Kislev has been misled by the Goa'uld.
And right now, I don't see how we're going to do that.
We are in position. Have they detected our presence? No. Very well. Destroy the ship. They have superior shields. If we do not succeed with the first salvo, we will be under attack. So long as he is in their hands, he remains a liability. We have no choice. Understood.
The hell was that?
We're under attack.
Shields up.
Shields are down to 40%. We've lost our board engine.
Transfer power to port engines. Give me evasive maneuvers. Bring all weapon batteries online.
This is Sergeant Larson.
Go ahead.
Sorry, sir. Prisoner escaped.
Please, tell me you have something.
Yes, sir. I think I do. I've been going over everything we have on General Kislev, and I found this. Colonel Ruslan Chernovshev. He was Kislev's chief of staff, his right-hand man. 3 years ago, he was involved in a plot to sell a captured symbiote to elements of the Trust, then operating within the NID. That means the Trust had a direct connection to Kislev. They didn't need Kinsey. He was just a pretext to justify this confrontation by making them think that we'd been compromised.
So, if the Trust had access to Kislev, then he could have been compromised as well.
Exactly. This is a file photo of General Kislev taken 3 years ago. And this was taken less than a week ago during a speech he gave at the General Staff Academy. Notice the difference?
Glasses. May I see that?
We know that symbiotes have healing power. They can cure a host body of any number of physical shortcomings, including bad eyesight.
That's it? Did it occur to you that he might be wearing contacts?
Sir, I realize it's not a lot to go on.
Have you heard of laser surgery?
Sir...
No, wait. Colonel Carter is right. General Kislev suffered from glaucoma. His vision was extremely poor. There is no possibility he could have read from a prepared statement without his glasses.
Sir, I think Kislev's a Goa'uld. I think he has been all along.
You got to crank it up.
Crank it up!
Crank it up. Yeah.
It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. I put that on everything.
If you want faster home internet that's built for rural America, meet the next generation of HughesNet.
Hi!
Now you can do it all. Connect, stream, and play, wherever you live.
Now you can shop till you drop, because your internet won't.
Now I can video conference with confidence.